It was the happiest day of their lives. James and Emily just got married. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and everyone was smiling. The ceremony was simple, but full of love. After the wedding, they all went to a beautiful garden for the reception. People danced, laughed, and took photos. The photographer clicked away, capturing all the special moments. A week later, James and Emily got their wedding photos. They sat together on the couch, flipping through the pictures on James's laptop. Everything looked perfect until James saw something odd. In one of the group photos, near the edge, someone was standing in the background, but James didn't remember inviting that person. Curious, James zoomed in on the photo. His smile faded. The man in the background wasn't smiling. He was just staring right at the camera. Or was it at James? Emily looked at the photo, and her face turned pale. "I saw him at the reception," she whispered, "but I thought he was one of your cousins." James shook his head. "I've never seen him before." James sent the photo to his friends and family. No one recognized the man. No one remembered seeing him at the wedding either. But in every group photo, he was there, just barely always watching. James called the photographer. When she checked the original files, her voice shook. "He's not in the raw files," she said. "He only appears after I exported the photos." That night, there was a knock on their door. James looked through the peephole. No one. But when he opened the door, a small envelope was on the floor. Inside the envelope was a printed photo. It was James and Emily, but not from their wedding. It looked like it was taken through a window, as if someone had been watching them for weeks. Emily started crying. "We need to leave," she said. "This is not normal." But James wasn't ready to run. He wanted to find out who this man was and why he was watching them. James studied the zoomed-in photo again. Behind the man was an old signpost, barely visible. He enhanced the image. It read, Willow Creek Road. That was near James's childhood home. James and Emily drove to Willow Creek. They found an abandoned cabin where James used to play as a kid. Everything was dusty, but there was a recent footprint inside. In the middle of the photo wall was a note. "You took everything from me. Now I watch. S." James had no idea who S was, but the message felt personal. They called the police. The cabin was sealed off. Investigators took the photos and the note, but they warned James and Emily to be careful, because whoever S was, he was still out there. A week later, James received a final photo in the mail. It was their wedding photo again, but this time, the man was standing closer, not in the background anymore. He was right behind them. James froze. He stared at the photo, heart pounding. Emily asked what was wrong. He couldn't speak, because the man was now standing at their window.